Hi everybody, so it's Monday morning, and as I mentioned in my grocery haul video, I thought I'd share with you what I'm eating for breakfast and lunch every day. As you know, I work out of the home, away from home, most days of the week. I occasionally have a work at home day, but most weeks I'm away all day. Often I have to take breakfast with me to eat when I get there. This morning I have actually got time to eat something before we leave. So I just thought I'd share with you what I'm having for breakfast and lunch during the week, because I know even whether you're trying to lose weight or not, just coming up with ideas of things to take to work for breakfast and lunch is a chore. I know I struggle with it, and then you end up grabbing something that's not so healthy, or you're spending money at the petrol station or the grocery store on your way into work. So for breakfast this morning, I've got 2 slices of wholemeal toast, and on that I've got a slice of cheese on each one, a sprinkle of garlic and herbs, and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. So it's a bit like a Welsh rarebit kind of thing, but I'm not mixing the cheese up, it's just sprinkled over. Yeah, just those 2 slices. I just felt like something, I felt like having bread. I don't eat a lot of bread at all, but I just felt like cheese on toast this morning for some reason. I woke up thinking that's what I fancied, so that's what I've got. And then in here to take with me, looks like just water, but it's actually some of my favourite winter spice Ribena. This is only available during the Christmas period, and you serve it warm. I don't think I'd want to drink it cold. So I've put that into my coffee cup. I don't drink a lot, you can see the colour in there. I don't drink a lot of tea and coffee. I have a cup of coffee when I get to work, and then a cup of tea at some point during the day. And at this time of the year especially, I struggle to drink cold water. So I just thought that would give me a good start on my liquids for the day. Then moving on to lunch, I've got some of my homemade butternut squash, red onion and chilli soup. This is my absolute favourite soup at the moment. It is so delicious. It's velvety smooth. It's not just, it is smooth soup, but it's really velvety in texture. Next time I make a batch of this, I do have a soup maker, but I'll do a little cook with me video to show you how I make it. And I've just got some ham to have either to dip into the soup or have with the soup. I've got one of these little protein yogurts. This is the blueberry one, and this needs to be eaten by today, so I'm going to take that. And then for snacks during the day, I've got an apple and a banana to snack on. So that's my food for the day. As I say, we leave home just before 8 in the morning. I get back at about 6:15 at night. So it is the full day I have to cover. And I've got the rare Monday morning where I've got time to eat this before we get in the car. So off to enjoy my cheese on toast. And we'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Good morning everybody. So it's Tuesday morning, and today I'm taking overnight oats into work for my breakfast. So this is one of my favourites. I do like porridge anyway. In the summer months certainly I love it made this way. So it's got 40 grams of porridge oats in there, and then I mixed through with that. Now normally I would use like equivalent of a Muller Light yogurt, but I actually had some of this in the fridge, which is the Quark. It's the Lindal's Quark, and I use the raspberry flavoured one. I've also got a vanilla one to use later in the week. And then a handful of frozen berries, and I just mixed that all together, left it in the fridge overnight, and it makes almost a dessert style consistency. Now the Quark is a bit thicker than yogurt, so it's not as thin when you mix it all together, but it's like quite like having a stodgy kind of pudding. And then this morning I've just sprinkled a few fresh raspberries over the top just to finish it off. So I'll have that when I get to work. And then for my lunch, kind of an odd little pot today. I've got 3 of these. These are the Rivita Thins. This is the 3 cheese one, which is my favourite. I've got 3 of those. I've got some of the Laughing Cow light cheese. I've got some ham, and I've got some cucumbers. I've also got a banana there for a snack, and I do have a yogurt in the fridge at work, which I will probably eat as well today. And then I've got a meeting all morning today, and our PA at work always puts a big bowl of fruit out in the meeting, as well as chocolate biscuits and things. So I will avoid the biscuit tray, and I will just have some fruit while I'm in that meeting as well. So that's my plan for breakfast and lunch for today. And we'll see you all again. Tomorrow is going to be a really early morning because I've got to be on the road by 5:30 to get up to a site for work that's about a 4-hour drive away. So it's going to be a very early one tomorrow morning. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to take to eat on the road yet, but I'll come up with something and I'll share it with you in the morning. Morning everybody, it's Thursday morning and I didn't make my long trip with work yesterday. I woke up not feeling very well at all and I didn't want to risk driving all that way and then feeling worse when I got there and having to drive all the way back again. And so I have rescheduled that for later in the month. And therefore I didn't do a little video clip yesterday because I just stayed home, did some work from home, but I just sort of picked at things as I felt hungry during the day but didn't really eat proper meals as such. So it's Thursday morning now, and this morning for breakfast I'm taking, these are two of the Linda McCartney vegetarian rosemary and red onion, so that's bits of red onion you can see in the sausage there. Two of those that I cooked up last night and a boiled egg, a banana and some grapes for my breakfast. I've got my cup of the lovely red winter spice Ribena to take with me, nice and steaming hot. This cup is an amazing one. So I took, I think as I showed you on Monday morning, I took this with me. It's a Contigo cup, and by about 11 o'clock it was still too hot to drink because it had been sealed up. I'd had my morning coffee at work and I thought, oh, I'll sip on my Ribena now, and it was still like burning my tongue hot to drink. So if you like a coffee cup that actually keeps your coffee or tea or any hot drink nice and hot, like I take this when we go to rugby and football games because I can sip up my coffee and it's going to be nice and hot even if we've got an hour's drive to the game. So just a little recommendation there. For lunch, I've got one of these, this is the Weight Watchers wraps. I've got one of those with one of the low-fat cheese triangles spread on it, some smoked salmon and some spinach. I've got a bag of skips and some strawberries, and then just in case I'm hungry during the day, I think actually I won't be with this food, but I'm just taking one of these Skinny Whip bars, the toffee and chocolate one, as a snack. If I don't eat it during the day, I'll eat it for an evening snack this evening. So yeah, that's my food plan for today, Thursday. Another week nearly over. Morning everybody, so it's Friday morning. I've got to work and realised I didn't record what I was bringing with me, so I've unpacked it in the car to do a quick video for you in the car. So for breakfast this morning I've got 2 chocolate chip Weetabix, which I'll put some warm milk onto, and then I've got some raspberries and strawberries that I brought with me for that, and then down here I've got a banana, so I'll have all of that together for my breakfast this morning. For lunch I just cooked up some pasta. I've mixed it with some chili flakes and some passata, and then on top of that I'm going to have, you can see in the box here, I've defrosted some king prawns, fully cooked ones, so I'll just have those on top of that pasta. I do have a yogurt in the fridge at work, and in my little spotty bag here I've got a nice rosy apple to have as well. So that's my meals for Friday. I hope you've enjoyed this little look at what I eat and drink or eat during the day at work. It might give you some ideas. I probably won't make these every week, but I will try to do one now and again just to perhaps give you some fresh ideas. Have a great weekend everybody, and we'll see you back on the SeeSaw soon.